Okay, so y'all just heard that audio right there. The reason why I'm not playing the clip is because for some reason every time I play a video clip attached to something on here, something happens, it always gets taken down. So if y'all want to go and watch the clip, I'll leave the link in the description. Y'all can go watch it, but trust me, it's just as bad as it sounds and how this thumbnail looks on your screen. So I found out about this a couple days ago. Didn't know if I was going to talk about it, which is why I didn't jump onto it as soon as possible. So I had to let this register for a little bit, and then a whole bunch of other stories coming about. But anyway, here you have this woman who is a passenger, or supposed to be a passenger, on JetBlue flying out of Florida. Yet again, it's some crazy shit coming out of Florida. And she automatically just out of nowhere spazzes on the guy working at the desk. As you can see right here, she's hopping up on the counter. She's yelling and all types of things. But the one thing, or the few things that stuck out to me, is the fact that she yelled out and called this man a rapist. You heard that correctly. This white woman is yelling out, calling this black man who's working at the desk doing his job a rapist. And it's like I think he's on the phone. I think he's trying to call security over because this woman is going crazy. And then she yells that she has a gun. That right there should have let everybody be on high alert, because you carrying a gun. Well, it's one thing if you're traveling with a firearm, but it's usually in a concealed case and it's empty. But she's saying she has a gun on her as if she is about to, like, pull it out and probably use it on someone. And the scariest part is after she says she had a gun, she reaches down to grab her bag. So people are going to think that she's reaching down in her bag to say, pull out her gun and probably start shooting. And then she says she's homeless. Hold up. How in the world are you homeless and you're traveling? Because if you're homeless, how can you afford to buy a plane ticket of any capacity? You could be in coach. How can you afford a plane ticket if you're homeless? But anyway, I think the biggest takeaway from this is the fact that they allow her to rant and get loud and be just boisterous the way that she was, and allow her to walk off, and they didn't even come over and deal with her as they would probably a black person, the way that they should have. This woman made wild accusations by calling the man a rapist. She was loud. She was very rude. She said she had a gun, which could be seen as a high level risk and a terrorist threat. And she said she was homeless, which I highly doubt, because like I said, she's supposed to be traveling. She has her bags. She's at this airport, apparently supposed to be flying. I don't know what ticked her off. I don't know what in her brain told her to snap on this guy, this unsuspecting guy. But the look on the guy's face is like, I'm glad he kept his composure. Because, like, how can you act in something? How can you react in a situation like that? It's scary enough that this woman just spazzed out of nowhere. And it's so crazy because when she walked off, she left as if just less than a minute ago she didn't just pop off on this guy. Like, she gathered her things and walked her crazy ass off. Her and all her split personalities up on out of there until the security got her and arrested her. And instead of taking her to jail, they put her in a damn hospital and said that she's under some kind of mental evaluation. Now, if that was a black person that did this, first off, it wouldn't have even gotten that far. They would have used the taser on them, or probably shot him right dead right there in the middle of the airport. But this yet again shows the privilege that white people, especially that white female, has. That you can go off like this in front of a public place in a federal owned facility, because I believe that part of the government owns these airports because they have federal workers such as TSA working there. So yeah, there's that. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. The links will be in the description. I will talk to you in the next one.